Thanks for dropping in. This is The Natural Skate, a podcast about skateboarding in Arkansas. I'm your host, Brownfield, and joining me today is Julia and Christina. Thanks for dropping in. This is The Natural Skate, a podcast about skateboarding in Arkansas. I'm your host, Brownfield, and joining me today is Julia and Christina. They're from Sk8rattz. Tell me about Sk8rattz.
Pretty much all Sk8rattz is just an all-inclusive, but kind of girl-centered crew in Arkansas. Mostly Little Rock based. Probably, I think the first one. All-inclusive. I mean, pretty much all we do is skate, drink, have fun.
Right on.
Promote girls skating.
Yeah, that's awesome. So all-inclusive, you guys put on like events like for females and LGBT and people who don't usually feel as welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So are white straight males like myself welcome at some of your events, or is it just...
Yeah, I mean, anybody can come to them for sure. That's,
Yeah, it is all-inclusive, but of course, kind of centered on making girls feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially at somewhere like Canis or Riverfront or Riverview, anything like that. There's not a lot of girls out there, so if you have just one more with you, it makes a world of a difference when you skate.
For sure, sure.
I think the sport is changing. Like, it's kind of like how video games used to be boys, and now there are more gamer girls. I think there are more skater girls than there was even a decade ago.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I hear that all the time, especially from the old heads out there. They're like, wow, so many girls out here. And I was like, yeah, I know, it's amazing.
Well, it's good. Like, how could you not like it? I mean, I don't know. So do you believe skateboarding itself has always been inclusive, or do you think there just weren't as many girls interested in it because they were playing with Barbies and...
I think it's definitely always been inclusive for sure. I think that it's been maybe harder for girls to feel comfortable, so maybe that's why so many haven't been into it. And like you said, lately now that there's been a lot more girls into it, you see a lot more coming out, and that's kind of like what the Sk8rattz thing is, like what, Julia has been putting together, has been trying to, make sure more girls come out, like, no matter what level or anything like that.
Mm.
Yeah, but also, like, as kind of like any male-dominated thing, it's pretty intimidating for a girl to come out there, especially. But, again, that's kind of what Sk8rattz is, to let people know that there is a girls' community out here, and it is growing. And so there's gonna be a place for us to be, not only girls, but anyone.
Yeah, so you saw the need to start it. Were you, like, the only girl at the park for a while, or?
Well, Selena, she's probably been, like, the forefront of all this. This is what she's always wanted. She's pretty much been the only girl out there for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then I started coming out there with her, and then she was like, let's do an Instagram page, just so we can get it out there. So that was pretty much her idea. But pretty much it's kind of me running it now, because everybody has life and that kind of thing. So
that's cool.
We kind of just took over, and pretty much that's about it. But yeah, she's definitely the one who really like pushed it and wanted to make it a real thing, make it possible.
So where do you guys see like the Little Rock scene being in like 5 years? Do you guys see it growing and being more inclusive, or?
I mean, definitely. I went to Vermont over the summer, and probably, I want to say there were more girls skating in Vermont than guys, honestly. It was pretty crazy seeing, and they're all rippers.
That's cool.
They're all amazing, and they're all, like, really good, like, carvers and stuff.
That's
I was like,
badass.
this is just insane. I know, it's so badass. And there's a bunch of girls that, like, worked at the skate shops up there, and half the people that volunteered at skate camps were girls. And I was just like, that is insane. So I'm hoping... Vermont's a very progressive state, so I mean, maybe in the future, hopefully Arkansas can really pump up the girls scene, especially in Little Rock, but there's always that risk of it, dying out.
Yeah, I'm definitely on board for seeing more skaters, girl skaters doing stuff like owning shops and.
Oh yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be more of that here, not just up in Vermont.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you ever feel like unsafe at any of the parks here?
Oh God! Yeah. Do not get me started. It's so bad. You gotta go in groups, and you can't go if you don't know anybody there.
Yeah.
Which it's good that a lot of these parks, you know, you have people that'll have your back and watch out for you, but at the same time, if they're not there, you're kind of shit out of luck. Honestly, yeah, you can't really skate by yourself.
You pretty much have to look like pissed off all the time, so nobody fucking leaves you, you know, so they leave you alone, you know? You can't be nice, because then you get fucking hassled.
But, again, talking about being unsafe, lately it's been a really big issue. I guess just because COVID was calming down, so more people are coming out, the weather's getting warmer, and that drags out all the weirdos, but, I know not only me, but a lot of the other girls out there have been, like, verbally, sexually harassed, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
I mean, if you tell people about it, 50% of the time it goes on unheard ears. Like, it kind of just goes over people's heads.
Mm-hmm.
But, again, a lot of the people out there really do. Especially other girls, they have your back. Not afraid to bust some ass if someone's making you feel uncomfortable, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's tragic, because, like, you think any guy can just show up at the park. It's no big deal, but, like, you know, a woman has to actually think, you know...
Oh, you have to plan it out. What time I can be there, who's going to be there with us.
Mm-hmm. When to leave. Like, do they have a skateboard? If they're not skating, I should probably get out of here.
Dang.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole other side of things that men don't have to deal with. Because, like, men can wear anything. They can take their shirt off, and, like, a woman might have to think twice. So, that's pretty sorry, but that's the world we live in.
Sadly. We're changing it. One Sk8rattz at a time. One Sk8rattz at a time.
So, your events, how many people usually come out?
So we actually held our first event on July 31st of this year. We probably had, like 150 people come out?
It was a pretty good amount. I was actually pretty stoked about it.
It was all definitely no parking was left over after that, but it wasn't a whole lot of people skating. It was more people just kind of chilling out, supporting, and everybody there really gave, like, girls their spotlight, like, let them go and skate and fucking shred, which is awesome, because it's so hard sometimes.
A lot of new girls I haven't seen, or, you know, a lot of new people I haven't seen were you know, out there. That was cool, too.
Yeah, a bigger part of the event also is just kind of a social event more than anything. Able to meet more girls, more people who are interested in skating, but are kind of, like, in the minority.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, that sounds like a awesome event. When is your next event?
So this year we had it in July, and it was excruciatingly hot. And a lot of people didn't even want to come out because it was so hot. So I'm hoping maybe around, like, early April. It's just real hard to plan it because May you have Canis Bash, and then you can't do it in the summer because it's too hot, but then you have September Slam in September.
In October they have another bash.
So you got to plan it like within a few months away from the next event, because people are like, well, why would I travel all this way to go to Canis for one event when I'm going to be back up there in a few weeks, you know? So trying really hard to find a good time for it, but right now I'm maybe looking for sometime in April.
Yeah, and with March and April and May, you gotta look out for the rain.
Yeah,
so.
That's another problem. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. we got plenty of time to figure it out.
Christmas maybe.
God, it's gonna be freezing. Icicles on our nose, skating.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I will definitely be at your next event.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was a party last time. So much
that was fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, even if you weren't skating, it was still a good time.
So do you guys want to play Sk8-3?
Sure.
Have you guys ever played it? Or
I used to play it on my 360, but as a joke, not actually. So, I mean, I'll go for it.
I don't know which one we have at our house. Which ones do we have? Yeah, that's the only one we have. Get the Oats kit.
Wow.
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, this is different than any Tony Hawk game.
But it's fun.
I've spent way too many hours on this game. I'm pretty darn good at it. But I've come up with a 3-minute challenge. I don't know if it's actually going to be hard for you, but
Probably.
I've come up with a 3-minute challenge, and I'm going to see if you can do it. First, I'm going to prove that it's possible. So, the challenge is to ollie down this really big set. And you'll have 3 minutes.
Wait.
This set right here.
Oh, God. Oh
it is possible.
All of me, man.
Yeah. It might take me like 2 or 3 times, but usually I get it first try, and then I can't do it again.
Like a refresher course on how to actually play this game. How do you ollie? Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, all the legs.
So yeah, ollieing, you flick.
Flick up. Okay.
You go down and then up real quick. Yeah, after playing this game, I cannot go back to Tony Hawk, where X is jump.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and this character is my brother's. He was like 7 when he made this character, so.
Are you still playing it?
Yeah, I'm just on his account. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's cool though. Oh, just kidding.
It is possible. This is like the most. I think I'm under pressure.
That's how it works. It's just like when you're being filmed.
Man, I don't know if I can use this character, man. It's not goofy.
Oh, it is a goofy character. I just. Yeah, now I'm looking like the chump. Like.
That's all right.
3-minute timer over here.
What if I firecracker down? Is that count?
I should have just went to the replay because I did it earlier. But here you go. I'm gonna let you try it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna set my timer. Well, I'll let you get a practice run before.
I definitely didn't mean to do a fast plant, but that works.
I'll let you figure out the controls before I do the timer.
Oh my god. Okay, hold up. No. I get it. This game is hilarious. Okay.
Try to ollie. Just figure out like jumping and.
Okay. What if I like heel flip it instead or something?
That'd be cool.
Why is he going this way? I didn't ask for this. Whoa! How do you okay.
Press L1.
Just kidding.
And then up on the directional pad at the same time. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. It's coming back. Okay. Why is this sensitive? Okay. Fucking hell. It's fine. No! Oh! You're asking the wrong people to do this.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You wanna go for it?
Sure, why not? Alright, what is it? Do I flick this up or down?
You go down and then up. So like really quick. On the right stick. Yeah, there you go.
Wait, which way is it? This way?
Yeah.
Sorry, lady.
See, I never took this game seriously when I played it. No, it's so hard to control.
Hold on.
The hardest part of getting to the stairs.
No, it really is.
Serpentine.
What are you doing?
But I'm excited. Oh my god, what a pivot. Oh my god, Christina, do a kick turn.
I'm trying.
Oh shit. Oh.
Nice.
One more.
She's a tree hugger.
One more again.
One more.
Alright.
You got it. You're doing way better than I was doing, so I think you got it. I don't know, I don't know how I did an accidental fast plant. I can't even ollie. You got to go up!
Oh, that was it. Okay, I want to try it one more time. I have to redeem myself because I'm embarrassed. Like, this is my game. I spent.
Well, at least you made it better than we did.
We can't even make it to the stairs yet. We were just talking about girls being in video games. We can't even play it.
This is it, yeah.
Yeah.
It is possible.
That was sick.
I was wondering if it wasn't a hard challenge, and then like.
No, dude, I just can't. I haven't used a controller in forever. I can play like on a PC, like on Sk8rattz. That's fun.
Ooh. No, I played this game way too much. Oh my god.
PS3 and plays PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah, that's why we have PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah.
That level in Spyro where you can skate.
And the old Grand Theft Auto, the really old ones.
Oh,
the first
San
ones.
Andreas?
Yeah, the little 4-pack. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a game called Kingdom Hearts, and it has like a skateboarding type level, and it's weird, but it's weirdly fun. I don't know.
So is the Spyro one. That's one I used to play.
I love when like TV shows and video games try to be like, let's add skateboarding to it.
Yeah.
It's the worst. If you've ever seen Cobra Kai, that is the worst skateboarding I have ever seen. It's like, no, this dude is like, yeah, I do Molly and drugs and party all night, and then he puts his helmet on and does inverts in a little tiny quarter pipe. I was like, what is going on?
It's so corporate, like it's like obvious. Some guy in a suit came up with that. And now it's time for a segment called Put the Poser in Its Place, where we share stories of all the local posers.
Poser.
Such a poser.
Actually, I got two things. Actually, I got a few stories, actually.
Okay.
Here it is.
Go ahead.
Okay, number one, the Who's Ever, do you know they came through and, like, did a few skate competitions? They did one at Canis, and they were, like, some Christian group that did that. Yeah, the church group, you know. Oh, well, they came to Canis, and they completely trashed Canis. Like, left their trash everywhere. Like, it was disgusting. So I packaged up all their trash and brought it back to them at their next event in Hot Springs, and they were hella pissed about it. But while I was there, I was doing a Burt slide, and some dude just looks at me and goes, nice try. And I was like, what did you just say to me?
Dang.
And then at Canis Bash, I was hella nervous to be skating. And so this dude was like, you can do the roll-in, I believe in you. And I was like, what? He goes, it's just like driving. I know you can roll in, I believe in you. And I was like, just like driving? I'm like, what? Thanks for the help, I guess. But yeah, he was trying to teach me how to roll in. Like roll in, like into the roll-in.
Yeah.
You know, like by the pavilion. I was like, okay, sure. But I guess those are kind of the three that like first came to mind.
Yeah, so I've got one about a guy named Cody who used to live like right next to the high school. So after school we'd always we'd pass by him and he'd come out and try to skate with us, but he could not like ollie or anything. But he talked about how he at one time did a 24-hour combo.
Wait, what?
Like in real life, like he said that he did a 24-hour combo as if he's in a Tony Hawk game, and then he said that the reason he's not good anymore is because he did a triple kickflip off of a roof. He landed on the board upside down, and the trucks came up and snapped both of his ankles. So it was like, okay, you're a poser. Like, we get it.
We get it. My gosh, that's so funny, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be the segment. Put the poser in its place.
Put the poser in its place. Oh, those ankles.
Yeah.
That is awful.
If you have a poser story worth sharing, DM us on Instagram at the.natural.skate or send us a voice message on anchor.fm/thenaturalskate. Remember to refrain from using anybody's full name, as this is not meant to be a platform for bullying. So your next event, you're planning it for April or early spring or whatever.
I'm hoping, yeah, mid-spring.
So how can the people reach you guys?
Definitely just at Sk8rattz at Sk8rattz. That's our Instagram. I mean, pretty much if anybody has any questions or wants to help or donate or just pretty much anything, like just hit us up. We'll answer on the on the Instagram. That's how you got a hold of us. But yeah, it's probably the best way to communicate with us. It's kind of what we're doing right now, but we're gonna be looking for sponsors and whatnot. So.
Oh heck yeah.
Yep.
I hear that. So thank you for joining me, Christina and Julia. This has been the first episode of The Natural Skate, and I'm glad that I got to share it with you guys.
Woo!
Right on.
Glad
I'm
we
stoked
could
to be here.
Yeah, awesome. So glad we could be here.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you hear that?
Yeah.